Hi, this is Tom Callos, and I'm here just to talk to you. See on my Facebook, I'm organizing a project to deal proactively with sexual abuse issues, guidelines, protocol that we should just adopt. When I bring my daughter to you, I want to be able to look you in the eyes, and I want to know for a fact that you are perfectly aware that this daughter of mine is absolutely precious cargo, and I want your reassurance that you have done every single thing within your power to prevent her from becoming a victim of some whack job. Now, that doesn't mean I'm going to absolve myself of my own scrutiny of the situation or whatever. But I need to know that you've created a safe environment, that you know what you're doing as a teacher and an organizer, that you understand the value that I place on that trust. There should be no question at all, right? And yet, somebody suggested on Facebook, for example, that, you should do a background check on the instructor and check what association they're involved with. And who cares what association they're involved with? There isn't an association on this planet that does due diligence for their members or can control them. There's just two things you got to know. I care, and you better let me know that you care. And so, why not, before any issue is ever raised, before there's any question asked, why don't you just take a proactive stance? Why don't you establish a set of guidelines that right off the bat become the rules at your school? Now, you see, every staff member should know that they would no sooner go pick up a student all by themselves or be alone in the dressing room or do any of the things that create an opportunity for even the suggestion of impropriety. They should do none of these things any more than they would stick a loaded gun in their mouth at the front of class. It should be absolutely unacceptable to do these things. But your staff doesn't know. They don't think about it. They're not concerned with the facts sometimes or even aware that it puts your entire business, your entire well-being, and your livelihood at risk. So you have the obligation to train them. And so have some materials to train them with that would undergo the scrutiny of an academic or a law enforcement person or a counselor that says, you know what, based on what you've shown me here, if this is what you're covering with your staff, if these are your policies, I think you've done everything possible. And my friend, what more can you do? What more can you do than everything possible to ensure the safety of the children parents bring to you? Let the parents have their own burden of responsibility, but don't you fall short. Don't you let a single person who deals with kids in your school have any question about what is correct behavior and what is not correct behavior. Like text messaging, sex messaging, being alone, going to pick them up, having a relationship with them outside of the school, flirting with them, all these things. I should be able to pull any staff member and they should be able to dig up that policy. If it's not a program on their phone, it's burned into their brain. Now, why do you want to do this? Because you're a protector of children, because your job is self-defense, and it's an uncomfortable, awkward subject to discuss with parents, students, and staff members, but it's a lot more awkward after something occurs. So get on it.